Welcome, Divine One, to your love and relationship tarot and oracle card reading for the month of February and March. This tarot and oracle card reading is from mid-February to mid-March of 2023, but whenever you're coming across this reading, it is meant for you for the next 30 days. So you can just apply it to your present moment. These readings are for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. So you definitely want to check out those placements. There is a playlist linked in the comment section as well as the description box. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into your tarot and oracle card reading. Welcome, Aries in separation. Okay, so those of you who are in separation from a twin flame or like a soulmate, okay, this reading is for you, my beautiful Aries. So your card fell out when I was shuffling. Okay, so I'm doing a divine masculine versus divine feminine spread. Why is the masculine first? Okay, I'll go with it. Divine masculine versus divine feminine. That's not usually how I do it. Why am I being called to do the masculine on the left? Okay. But it doesn't feel right. Feminine, masculine. Okay, we're gonna do the masculine on the left. I'm just gonna go with it. So between the two of you, right? Okay, masculine on the left, feminine on the right. That doesn't feel right. That does not feel right. What's going on? What's going on? There's a distortion. I heard distortion. There's an imbalance. There was an okay, guys, I apologize. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. I feel like the feminine in this situation had a lot of masculine energy, and that's what the confusion is about. And the masculine had a lot of feminine, okay, energy, or has. So that makes sense. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's do this. And also, a friendly reminder, watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's a playlist linked in the description box as well as the comment section. So past, present, future. So in the recent past, what I can see between you, okay, and this other person. So the masculine here, the High Priestess, interesting Aries energy. Okay, this masculine could have Aries in their chart. It's so bizarre. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm getting for. I just feel like there's a big mirroring effect, and you can reverse the roles. Is what I'm hearing. I know. I don't like that because I like there to be structure in the readings, but let's just go with it, okay? So I'm gonna start with the situation here between the two of you. So 3 of Pentacles in reverse with the number 2. So I can see that there was not an alignment between finances. Like there wasn't a meeting in the middle between money and finances. Like someone was not able to provide for the other person or provide their half or whatever, okay? Because some people think that it should be 50-50. Other people want one person to provide, okay, financially. And I can see that that was not happening. Okay, there were difficulties with money for someone. Okay, death and rebirth. I really feel though like this is the masculine. I always do it this way. And I feel like you're showing up as the High Priestess, my feminine. Like I know this could be me just trying, like being in my head. Yeah, no. That's my confirmation, you guys. That is my confirmation. So this is the feminine and this is the masculine. Okay. So you're showing up as the High Priestess, but again, you can reverse the roles. So, and you're someone who was holding space. You were doing a lot of work, you know, connecting with source, with God, the universe, the divine, and really praying or holding space for your masculine, okay? Feminine, I feel like you were really wanting this person to be able to shift and turn their life around, and you've been waiting, or you have waited, but not without focusing on yourself, which is beautiful. Because with Aries in the number 1 and the High Priestess, it is showing me that you have been doing the work. You have been focusing on yourself and manifesting your goals and your dreams. But it's almost like while you've been doing that, you've also held space for your masculine. Your masculine in the recent past could have Sagittarius in their chart, or Taurus energy, or Aries. Because again, I feel like I heard reverse the roles. So they've been going through a death and rebirth, big time, on a very mental level, on a spiritual level, okay? I think their whole world has been turned upside down since meeting you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse, they could have even lost job or had like financial struggle or difficulty. But I almost feel like it's because when you two met, especially for my twin flames, that you activated one another. And this masculine, or it could be the other way around, whoever is the one who's playing the runner, let's put it like that, was not able to make the transition or the shifts into the new way of living and the higher consciousness, which included new ways of making money, new ways of existing, new ways of operating within this 3D world, okay, and trying to free themselves. It's almost like they're in that process still. Well, that is the recent past. So let's look at the present. Okay, Capricorn, between the two of you, 10th house energy, Mars energy on their end, Scorpio energy, and your end has Leo. So you could have Leo in your chart. They could have Aries or Scorpio energy in their chart. 9 of Swords. So I feel like in the present moment here, whether it's you or them, someone here is having sleepless nights, or someone's just really sad and hurt and distraught by the separation. Okay, could be you, could be them. Could be both. You know, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of unresolved issues. There's lack of communication. There's a situation that's not healed. You know, I feel like you, the feminine, are really quite upset by this. Even if you don't always show it, and even if you are able to still focus on your highest path and your work, I feel like you're done with that. I feel like you're sailing away towards calmer waters. 6 of Swords, Leo number 5, the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment. It's almost like you're moving towards new lands, new territory. It's almost like you've given up on a situation or felt like I can no longer keep myself stuck and waiting for this masculine to make the shift, to make the deep, you know, awakening, like going through their awakening, making like the deep soul shifts, like, I don't know, soul awakening. It seems like it's very bittersweet, or it's like sad but true, you know, like it's like, I heard that song by Sam Smith, the one that says, I think it says, it's sad but it's true, I'm way too good at goodbyes, I'm way too good at goodbyes. No way will you see me cry, I'm way too good at goodbye. Something like that. Whoa. So it's almost like you feel like you're saying goodbye for some of you, or you're removing yourself emotionally and mentally from the situation because you feel like you can no longer put yourself through this, and you feel like you've given this masculine opportunity, and they're over here showing up as a 3 of Wands, like, you know, with the Mars energy. So I could read this in two ways. I could read this as saying like, okay, either this masculine is really working on making change in their life and progressing, but it'd be nice if they gave you a call, right? It'd be nice if they at least could like show up in the meantime in some way, but it's almost like that's not happening. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety and fear when it comes to the relationship, and so it's difficult for either one of you to connect, because there's a lot of toxicity and like devilish energy surrounding it. I also feel like there's a lot of like, I hate to sound like this, but you know, demon energy, like not demonic, because you know, we're above that, you know, we live in higher consciousness, higher realm, that's lower realm energy. But what I mean is like the shadow still exists. Like there is shadow energy on some level, even if it's not in your timeline, because you shifted out and you're ascending. Those entities or whatever, I feel like have been tormenting this connection, you know, and there's some forces that really don't want you and this person together, and it's difficult for this person, the masculine, or whoever this person is here on the right, to see this, to realize what the connection really is, even though they might have an idea. It's like they don't really get what's going on behind the scenes and on a higher level when it comes to the grand scheme of things and the ascension journey, right, with the twin flames. So anyway, this Aries energy and this masculine, I feel like it's venturing out towards a new something new in their life. They could be focusing on like working, making money, or maybe traveling or going on a vacation, or whatever it is. They're picking up the pieces and they're going through a rebirth. So if this is what the masculine needs after, you know, having gone through some struggle or difficulty in their life, then so be it. But like, what's the near future hold? Like, you know, let's see. Okay, interesting. You both have Pisces energy, 12th house energy on each other's ends. You both have number 12 and 21. Yeah, this is a twin flame. Okay, twin flame, hands down. Okay, boots down. I'm done. Period. Jupiter between the two of you. There's an opportunity here for expansion. The Star card, wish is coming true. Wish fulfillment. Okay, it's saying don't lose faith and hope. But I don't want to keep you stuck either. So like unstick yourself, feminine, for sure. Keep doing what you're doing, or you know, the masculine is also doing the same. I feel like the masculine is unsticking. It just seems like the masculine is more in this masculine energy of Mars energy, fire energy, Scorpio energy, right? Of feeling like I have a plan, I'm going for it, but I'm also going to have fun and enjoy my life. Meanwhile, the feminine is like a little bit, it's like with a broken heart that you're moving forward, you know? So it's like, it's almost like, why can't the masculine do both at the same time? It's almost like this masculine needs to feel like they're doing something on their own without you and feel like I heard a man, or if it's same sex or whatever, or the masculine is the feminine, I don't know if that makes sense, then it's saying that this masculine just like has a lot of masculine energy, you know, it's like the ego, you know, the ego energy. And it's like, it's difficult for them. They want to feel like when they come back, Aries placement, sister, brother, that they're competent is what I heard, that they're able to provide and give what they couldn't in the past. And it's almost hard for them to face you. But in the process of them not being able to face you and give you even a little bit now, it hurts, but I see that you're moving forward. So let's keep going and see. Okay, Judgment, you're making a decision. Okay, interesting. You're making a decision. What are you deciding here? I mean, I feel like this is saying like, you know, don't lose, like hold space. Hold space means don't give up, you know, hold space for the possibility, for their journey, for their path, and for the greatest good of the both of you and for what's meant to be. But you need to free yourself. 9 of Cups. You're making a decision in the next 30 days or in the near future to move on, to free yourself mentally and emotionally, to heal yourself, right? Pisces energy, to go through that death and rebirth on a spiritual level and say, you know what? I have to free myself. I love this person, but I love myself just as much, and more, right? Because that's what the whole twin flame journey is about. It's about learning how to love yourself. And if we reunite, if we come back into union, great, okay? But if not, I need to live my life. I need to raise my vibration. I need to focus on my ascension journey, right? You might have Pisces or Gemini in your chart, but you're making this decision. I see you making this decision, and it's not from anger. It's not from resentment. It's not by saying, I give up, screw that masculine. It's, again, holding space, the star card with Jupiter, and saying, you know what? I know I have to believe, right, that we will come back together, if not in this lifetime, then in another one. But it's not going to stop me from living my life, maybe dating other people, meeting other people, and allowing the masculine to go through what they're going through, make their mistakes or correct their mistakes, or, you know, and I don't want to blame the masculine. I know I sound like I'm blaming the masculine, but it's almost like it's not even about blame, you guys. It's like really getting to that place where you can have a higher consciousness and say, you know what, everything has played out exactly the way it's meant to be, and for whatever reason, we're not meant to be together right now. Even if that's just like, you know, it's just to give yourself some sort of peace. You know, it's like sometimes we have to do this to ourselves, like brainwash ourselves and shift our beliefs, because if we think that, oh my God, woe is me, I'm in separation, my life sucks, you know, I'm not loved, I'm not good enough, that's part of what we're healing in the twin flame, you know, relationships. And that's precisely why we sometimes are put in separation, right? It's to love ourselves and heal and free ourselves, because as we know with ascension, it's all about freeing yourself from attachments and the third dimensions and the fear, right? So where are you holding fear when it comes to your masculine? Where are you holding fear? Because on a higher level, you're in union. On a higher dimension and a higher density, you're in union and you're not apart. Separation is an illusion, right, my feminine? So, wow, it's heavy. It's heavy and it's deep stuff, and I know you're following, because if you consider yourself to be in a twin flame, if you're all of that, like, I know you get what I'm saying, but it's like, yeah, that's the vibe. Okay. They're showing up as the 7 of Swords, Neptune energy, number 21. They could be involved in fast money or doing things that are not so on the up and up. This masculine could be trying to get ahead fast. They could be trying to get somewhere really fast, whether that's so that they can come back or not. I don't know. We're not going to dig that far out, but well. What's the intention of the masculine? Why is the masculine doing all this? Okay. Why is the masculine showing up like very, almost a little bit unstable, mentally unstable, emotionally unstable? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, because they've gone through some sort of financial struggle either in the past or they're going through, and they feel like they have to do something risky or something impulsive to shift their situation, to change something in their own life. 10 of Wands, some of them could be moving, leaving, relocating, going somewhere else, starting over, because they feel like they have to create something different for themselves before they could ever be with you. And they know this. Ace of Pentacles, there could be an offer here for you of money, new opportunity for work, career, finances. This is going to help free you on an emotional level, mental level, and a material level. Okay, let's see what the masculine wants to say to the feminine, and then we're going to see what the feminine wants to say to the masculine. What does the masculine have to say? I felt abandoned when you left. I felt abandoned when you left. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, the feminine is saying, I let it get too far. And I hope I see you again. Okay, some of the feminines are saying, I let it get too far. So she feels like she let some situation get too far. Maybe her own emotions, her own pain, you know. She let the thing drag on for too long. I hope I see you again. Even though she's like feeling this, like the feminine is saying, I hope I see you again. What is the masculine saying? I'm still working on myself. Yeah, that is very evident, right? It's very clear. Okay. Envy, interesting. There was a lot of envy around the masculine or you in regards to this connection. And that type of negative energy could have really, not to give the power to anyone else, but you know, who needs that? Who wants that? It's just unnecessary, right? It just didn't really help the situation. And thank you for all the love you gave me. Okay, the masculine wants you to know that the masculine is grateful for all the love that you gave while you guys were together. Okay, the feminine feels like this is their true love. The feminine feels like this masculine is their true love. You are my twin. I now realize that. Okay, some of the feminines are saying this, but also the masculine could be saying this. It says, you are my twin. I now realize that. Okay. But, yeah, I'm getting that some of you may have been questioning whether or not this is your twin flame. And I'm getting that this reading could have helped you see things from a different perspective in regards to that, you know, why things play out the way they do and stuff, and because sometimes like if the masculine is not in alignment, the feminine can feel like, is this even my masculine? And I feel like a lot of times I hear a lot of people, okay, I've just heard it in the community of people feeling like if your masculine is not perfect, that it's not your twin. You know, it's like, that's not how it works, you know? Like, I feel like you can be a twin flame and still have a lot of karma, especially if because you and your twin flame would have had a lot of incarnations together. So how could it be perfect in this life? Unless you and that person are advanced in like wave 1 twin flamers and you've done work in recent past lives. But most twin flames that are coming into union right now have deep trauma, like, or actually, I don't even know. Sometimes I think that the ones with the deeper trauma are like the older souls, and the ones, I don't know, that's something I'm still getting to the bottom of, you know, like trying to figure out. Okay. I mean, it's not even about comparing. It's just that I think that we need to be less hard on ourselves when it comes to twin flame connections, put less pressure on the connection and the expectations that, you know, so energy, positive energy. It's important that moving forward, you continue to just cultivate, okay, masculine and feminine, both of you, positivity into your lives, okay? And forget that there are masculines watching this. Stimulation, okay? Both the masculine and the feminine are seeking like adventure, I think, moving forward, or fun. The masculine especially is needing to pick up and move or start over or travel, explore, like really do things that are going to expand his horizons and show him, you know, another side. Or the masculine is focusing on building himself as well. Like, I feel like the masculine, you could be like really focusing on you know, becoming who you want to be in life, you know, divination. I have to remember that you're here as well. So I apologize. Divination, number 14. Yeah. Spiritual work. Okay. Spiritual work. Yeah. The feminine's out here doing her spiritual work. You have the cauldron. You have a cauldron and a crystal ball. So you could be doing spiritual work, going within, figuring things out. That's what you've been doing. You've been navigating this journey, leaning on your spirituality, okay? And for the masculine, there's the number 42 here with Virgo energy and Scorpio energy, refinement. Yeah, the masculine's refining himself, you know, refining his life, the people around him, the work he does, the way he's living his day-to-day, you know, becoming a better version of himself, which is beautiful. All right, and so let's go ahead and do a moonology. I'm curious. Okay. This says your commitment is being tested, feminine, okay? Your commitment is being tested, but I feel like this is your commitment to self, your commitment to the lessons that you've learned as far as continuing forward on your journey, okay? And for the masculine, it says luck is on your side, okay? So you have a plan. I feel like you have a plan, masculine. You know what you want to do or what you feel like you need to do in order to like get where you want to be and be the better version of yourself, whether it's, you know, for you, for your feminine, whatever. And just know that luck is on your side with some sort of new venture, new path, new change, like new direction that you're taking in life, okay? So guys, if you resonated with this reading, if it was of service to you in any way or provided any value, please smash the like button, you guys. I am really working, like I'm putting my heart into this, and it would be a shame for this video to not really get many views just because I feel like it was such a powerful reading. So please, please, please hit the like button, even if it wasn't your message. That way other Aries twin flames can benefit from the reading. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign as well as your Venus sign. All right, so I'll see you on the next one, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, I'll be doing this type of message every month, okay? Stay tuned.